amongst you, especially you have come for a reason, which is, the Hikma Herbal product, which is the first time being introduced in Chicagoland area. We wish him, Kudmiri Saab, the best of lucks in this. He hasn't done for a commercial reason, I think, but more for a reason that it could help most of us, especially the people above 50 years, who generally tend to get all sort of heart diseases and different other diseases. Great honor and pleasure to introduce the most popular Council General I have seen in the last at least 20 years or so. My involvement with the community as well as the Council General's office, working with the office, that I have not seen. I'm not just flattering him just because he's among ourselves. You all know, you can Google Dr. Asaf Said. He has served in many countries as ambassador. Last his posting was in Yemen, and prior to that in different Middle East countries, in Saudi Arabia, in Jeddah as Consul General. This is my, again, pleasure to introduce the great Consul General Dr. Asaf Said.
Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. सबसे पहले तो मैं जनाब सईद हुसैन साहब को बहुत दिली मुबारकबाद पेश करना चाहूँगा कि बिल्कुल पहली मरतबा यूएसए में मैं समझता हूँ कि कोई होम्योपैथी ऑल्टरनेट मेडिसिन मैन्युफैक्चर की जा रही है, ख़ास करके यहाँ मिडवेस्ट में. So I would like to congratulate you and all your family, your wife, your daughters, sons who have been behind this. It's a tremendous task. It's not easy to launch a product, and that too in a very competitive market in US, where you really have to go from pillar to post to get approvals, different kinds of approvals, more so FDA approval. And you have got both, and I was pleasantly surprised that one among our distinguished people from Hyderabad have come up and in an innovation and innovated such a medicine which would be definitely useful for everybody. So I congratulate him, and I feel so proud that one among our people, he has come up with such a thing. Any support from my side? While there is a good noble cause of spreading the traditional medicine, but at the same time, please keep that angle in mind, that while you definitely help the people who cannot afford, but those who can afford, and this is something, this should also encourage entrepreneurship among our community, and then so one will see you could be also one of the top pharma companies perhaps. Thank you so much, and thanks for inviting me. Inshallah, let's do it.
I appreciate Honorable Council General and encouraged me. At the age of 65, when I became senior citizen, I got the Medicare, Medicaid. First thing I did, I went to the doctor and asked for this kind of test. So they did the test, and Alhamdulillah, it was negative report. This is blood thinner. This is lower the blood pressure. When you use in the morning, you'll feel better. Such some kind of energy you have. You'll refresh. Alhamdulillah, I give it to different people in my family, friends, and so try this one. So somebody cured from that. Then my family, my wife, my children, they encourage me, why don't you start this one to help other people or something like that. So Alhamdulillah, this is my, so far.
I like to just let you know that in 2006, I had my open heart surgery. 4 arteries were blocked. And when I went there, the doctor told me, how come you're still working? All the 4 arteries are blocked. I said, I don't know, doctor, that's how. So he said, very next morning we'll do the open heart surgery. Then it took me 2 months to get myself all right and start driving. Every year they were taking my stress test. every year it went on all right, except this December, last December 2014, when they took my nuclear test. So then after the test, the doctor called me and said, I need you in my office. I went there and he said that you have a blockage, and so we have to do the angiogram. I said, go ahead. So after 2 days, the cardiologist, he did it. He was doing it, but then he stopped because he said, I can't put the stent because it is 100% blocked. So he referred immediately to the surgeon who happens to be there. And the surgeon said, the only thing we can do now is we can increase some of the medicines that he's taking and let the medicine work for 6 months, and then we will check it. If, God forbid, if he gets chest pain or anything, then we'll have to do once again open heart surgery. And I'm thankful to Mr. Tawfiq Mirza, who met me and advised me to contact Mr. Syed. So I started using it, and it's 4 months now. I feel all right, absolutely no problem, nothing. So I went to my doctor and said, let's take the test once again. Because before that I asked him, can I take this? He said, everything is all right except you have the honey in that. Just check your diabetic sugar. Sometimes it increases. But I am checking every day. It's normal. So after 4 months, he said, okay, let's do that. He did the EKG, and then he did all the tests. Everything came out by God's grace perfect. Wow. Thank you, Almighty God.
A similar situation happened with me in India, and like Mr. Hussain. And they put a stent here by Dr. Tahir Abbasi in Chicago, and another stent in India, in the Yashoda Hospital. I was okay, but still I could not walk even about a few yards, start feeling pain in the chest and irregularities in breathing and all. And I started that tonic. I should say tonic, it's not a medicine. And believe it or not, now I can walk about a couple of miles. I can go up to 5 floors without any stress. One of the ranking medicines, not medicines, is tonic in the world, I should say. There is nothing can compete. I wish everybody all the best for this, and I request everyone who is suffering, God forbid, from this disease should use this. Have a great day.